Hey guys, for those that are new to the page, welcome. I do a weekly coaching tip, 5 minutes or less, how I do certain software, how I run businesses. For those that are looking for some kind of mentorship, I do have that as something that I do provide as a service, but something just as a free thing. I like to come on the group and pop in once a week or so and just really empower you guys, give you guys some quick tips, because I never was given the opportunity to have a mentor. I had to learn everything on my own. 10 years later, I've made a lot of mistakes. And so I definitely want to pave the way a little bit and help you guys out. So something that I would really like to coach on this week is how I do everything, or what does a daily workflow look like for me. So for those that don't know, I'm a full-time homeschooler. We have 3 kids. We're both full-time creators, me and my husband. My husband owns a tiny wagon / furniture business / contracting business, and I can put his links down below. I do media marketing, photo, I run out my studio, I do mentoring, stuff like that. So together we have 4 businesses. And we homeschool full time. So it gets really, really overwhelming really, really quickly. And just some things that help me do it all. Well, first, disclaimer, I don't do it all, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that too. But I get up early, I go to the gym, I get on the treadmill, I get my 45 minutes to an hour of social media and checking email, checking my outbox, checking his inbox, checking my calendar, answering any DMs. I do that in 1 hour on the treadmill. I'm also posting to social media during that time, so I'm very organized. Every minute counts. I have everything in my notes section that has different folders with different hashtags, with different call to action buttons, all sorts of stuff, so that when I'm on the treadmill, I'm ready, I'm focused. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. I take off all messaging capability except if it's my husband, my daughter, my mom, or whatever, important people in my life. Everybody else, do not disturb, because I'm trying to get my work done. Very tight schedule. I come home, we do breakfast, I sit down and do school with the kids, and I try to be focused during that time. If there's a lag in activity, or my daughter's doing online program or something and we have some lag, I might, answer some more messages or prepare my social media for the next day or something. So every minute is accounted for. After we get done with school, checking on my husband, see what he's doing, try to get some behind the scenes of what he's working on for our marketing. Then, after that, we start dinner. Food is very simple. We cook from home. We don't go out. We try to eat the same 5-6 things every week. Something, vegetable soup related, quick and easy, throw in the crock pot. Rice is easy to do, throw in a rice cooker. Maybe some protein, some grilled chicken or stir fry. Nothing crazy. We try to keep meals 30 minutes or less to prep, eat, whatever, because Saturdays and Sundays is our big, we have our list, we go shopping, we are prepared, we have our meals, what we're going to eat, who's going to eat what day. And so we come in and attack the week strong. We know exactly what we're doing. We know exactly what food we're going to eat in the morning. Fueling ourselves is so important. So we do protein shakes, and I'll put a link down below. But we are never caught without food, without water. We're not at a fast food drive-through. We're constantly bringing water with us. We're bringing protein bars in the bag, protein shakes. The kids as well, we have healthy food and healthy snacks for them in a bag ready to go, so at any moment their blood sugar doesn't drop. So for us, keeping healthy nutrition and keeping healthy lifestyle choices is what helps. One of the many factors is what helps us manage our time and having energy to do all of the things. Okay. Another thing that we like to do as a family, we like to have family time, family dinner time together. So that is a really good way to connect as a family, because what's the point of having all of these things that we're busy about if we're not even connecting as a family, and we're not even connecting as a couple and as a spouse. And so we try to go on a date night once a week. If emergency comes up, we can't get a babysitter or something, that doesn't always happen. We try to have as a routine every Friday for lunch or whatever is our time to get a babysitter and really make that a priority. We definitely sit down and having our calendar. Every week we do a couples business meeting every Saturday night, where we menu plan who's going to take who to the doctor, who's got what on what day. And so we come to the week strong, because I think a lot of creators, they love creating and they love doing so many things, but if they don't have a plan of action and like, okay, this is our weekly goal, this is what we're going to do this week, we need to go shopping these number of days, we have these kids, and if we don't attack the week strong with a plan, with a purpose, with what we're doing, who's doing what, who's picking up who, and who's picking up what supply, it's just like a domino that's just going to fall and everything's going to fall. And so for us, as a couple and as a family, we like to know that our base is strong, like a pyramid. Like our base needs to be strong, our foundation. So family time is a no option. Like family time is family time. Date night is date night. We are people of faith, so putting our faith in the foundation of our structure, of our lifestyle and our business is prime. Anything else, fun, vacations or equipment that we need to buy just for fun, or I don't know, like random, like making cute reels or eating this, eating that, or decorating a certain way or whatever, like other things that maybe look good on social media. We try to keep the foundation a foundation. And so we try to be as real online as we are in person. And so I'm using a 6-year-old phone right now. I'm not going to upgrade unless it breaks, because I'm like, I don't want a phone payment because I have a bigger goal to have this and this equipment for this other thing. All of our cars are paid off. We get Craigslist cars. We bought an older home. A lot of our equipment we try to salvage, repurpose, recycle, reclaimed. We only try to buy brand new if it's like absolutely necessary. So we are very tight when it comes to our spending, our family time, our business strategy, getting things very organized and put in the right box. Same with our kids. They cook, they clean, they watch them, they do their own dishes. My daughter, who's 11, babysits if we need to go run to the store or something. So we have a very tight knit schedule. Everything around our lives revolves around each other. And so we say no a lot. That's how we can do all that we do and we focus, is because we say no. So if somebody's like, hey, I want you to shoot, 2 hours away and it's going to be this thing, like, I'm sorry, but I don't travel that day, or I don't do that job, or I'm going to refer you out to somebody else because that's not within our wheelhouse. Like, we only work within this radius. We only work with people in this radius. We only work between certain hours. Like, we have to really guard and have boundaries around our time, our energy, and our family. Because if one piece of the domino falls, and I was doing that, running all over the country, doing weddings before 2020 and doing photo booths and events. I was gone all the weekends. I was working nights. I was working till 3, 4 in the morning. And my entire lifestyle crashed. I gained 60 pounds. It just wasn't a good family dynamics. There was a lot of behavior problems in the kids that I could see. And I was like, okay, 2019, 2020 is here. Let's start weeding down what we do. Let's super hyper focus on this. Like, we don't say yes to jobs if they include these in these many hours. So we actually put up a lot of boundaries in order for us to do well and channel into ways that actually do provide for our family. And I would call that a success. Now, everybody has different versions of success, but if you can provide for your family, your business is not in debt, never taken out a business loan, everything's paid off, and you are able to live in a generous way. Like, if leads come in, I'm passing them on to people. If leads come in for my husband, he's able to get contractors underneath him and help their family, just because we're not trying to do everything, and we're trying to make us be a channel from which leads come, and we're passing them on to people, or we're helping, or we're mentoring, or delegating tasks to other people, so that we can focus on what we're really good at, and that's network and that's marketing. So those are just some things, how we do what we do, how we're able to survive, how we're able to do all these things. Everyone's like, oh my God, how do you guys do so much? Well, we just say no a lot, and we have very tight schedule, and we try to only be within this certain thing that we do. Anything else, we're referring out, we're doing other things, or we say no a lot. If people want us to volunteer to do things, we're like, well, it has to fit in this time. When are we going to do it? So we try not to say yes to everything. So that's my coaching tip. If you're saying all these things and saying yes and overbuying and overspending, and your lifestyle is all out of whack and you're not sleeping, you're staying up till 4, I have been there, I have done that, and I'm going to tell you, start now with a good foundation. Start now with getting contracts, getting services, getting wording, getting deposits, so that way when you are ready and you're cranking it out and you have all these things coming at you, you have a structure from which everything fits, so that you're not up all over the place, you're not scatterbrained. And we have been there, we know how that feels. So that's my little coaching tip for you guys today. Have an awesome week. Peace out.